Hi, everybody. Welcome back. And just a couple tidbits that I found over the weekend. Not necessarily found. One is left over from my last tidbits. It didn't make the final cut. I don't know how, but we're going to talk about it. And the other is the American Express change in policy on business and personal checking accounts. So let's talk about that. Danny the Deal Guru had a post out yesterday, and I'm going to put the link in the description as always, that mentioned that it is now possible for folks to hold both an American Express personal checking account and an American Express business checking account. The personal checking account at the moment doesn't have any sort of bank bonus associated with it. That can go as high as $250 as a welcome offer, as noted by Danny the Deal Guru. The business checking at the moment has a 30,000 membership reward point welcome offer for new checking accounts, new business checking accounts. The requirements on that is $5,000 need to be in the account for up to 60 days, and 5 purchases need to be made in order to qualify for that business checking bonus. 30,000 membership reward points, if you transfer out to partners, can be worth about $600. If you have the American Express Business Platinum card and you cash out your points into the business checking account, that would be a 1 cent per point redemption. So 30,000 points would be $300. There you go. Those I've seen have gone as high as 60,000 membership reward points. Not 100% sure, but there are definitely sources on that. Whether it's there are bank bonus sources, and I'll also mention RJ's Run on the Bank channel. Definitely give that a look. I'll put the link in the description as well. So there you go. Now, additionally, with the personal checking, just wanted to highlight a couple features over there. It does have a 1% interest rate, which is solid for folks who are looking to make interest on their checking accounts. That is 10 times higher than the national average, as American Express states. I'm not 100% sure because when it comes to my checking account, money comes in, goes out to where it needs to go. So I don't really worry about earning interest on my checking accounts. Maybe that's something I'll look into. I don't know if I'll open an American Express checking account, a personal checking account. I have one with Wells Fargo. That's getting changed to the everyday checking account. So I'll have to reevaluate at some point. But you can earn interest on your checking account, which is solid. So can't really complain there. Also, both the personal checking and business checking, the debit cards associated with both when you make purchases can result in gaining membership reward points. So on the personal side, swipe your debit card or insert your debit card. Not sure why you would, but to incentivize you to, American Express will give you half a membership reward point per dollar spent. They'd pitch it as 2 membership reward points per dollar. 1 membership reward point per $2. Comes out to half a cent per point. Sorry. Confusing. My apologies. So that's American Express. Looks like you can now open a personal and business checking account on the same account. If you're interested, there you go. If you're waiting for the next round of bonuses on that one, definitely keep in mind, not sure how often you can churn it, but there are better resources than me. There we go. So we're going to move over to the other subject I mentioned, and that is Bilt and Rent Day. May Rent Day was announced. It is basically redeem your points for rent, get all your points back to use in the home collection. Not the most ideal, but you can use a minimum of 1,000 Bilt points to up to 50,000 Bilt points to redeem on rent at 0.55 cent per point and get back 100% of the points that you utilize to make purchases in the home collection from Bilt. Sorry, I blanked on that. Now, home collection can have some pretty interesting pieces. Call Me Lonnie did a video on what he received as his gift for being a platinum member. So I'll link to that video as well in the description. But it's an interesting take on what you can do on Rent Day that is not having to do another transfer bonus. It's the second or third month in a row where there hasn't been a significant transfer bonus, which is understandable because Bilt can't do transfer bonuses 12 months of the year. There's not significant travel during the month of April, May. And so if there's not significant travel, utilizing those transfer bonuses may not be the easiest thing to negotiate with their transfer partners. So I can certainly understand that. Now, I think you're going to see Bilt set up a rhythm where the summer months will have huge transfer bonuses and possibly hotel status matches. I'm surprised we haven't seen another one this year for IHG or Marriott, but Marriott does a lot of status challenges from time to time, and IHG at absolute rock bottom. If you need some sort of status with IHG, you can just purchase their ambassador status for $200. So maybe that's why they're not there. Hyatt just did it last year. It'd be unreasonable. I don't know if it'd be unreasonable to expect Hyatt to do it every year, but maybe they didn't see the numbers they were expecting to, or maybe they just saw the number of people who are dropped out, who only did the mattress run, got globalist, and haven't stayed at Hyatt since. I don't know. But I don't think it's reasonable to expect 12 months of the year, 12 transfer bonuses, especially with their limited number of partners overall. Now, if they had 21 total partners like American Express, they might be able to do some combination of things every year, but we'll just have to see. So I continue to give them the benefit of the doubt on this one. It's not the greatest of months. There's also going to be dining experiences with Bilt Dining when they're partner restaurants in a number of cities. In New York City, I noticed there were still a couple of seats for some locations in Brooklyn and I believe one on Manhattan. I'm not going to go to a Bilt Dining thing, go out of my way on the first of the month to go somewhere for a fancy meal or like wine thing. Not my place, not my style. So yeah, if they had more Bilt Dining locations close to where I am, maybe. But going down to the city just for that, it's not really worth it to me. So here we go. Additionally, there will be Point Quest. So get your 250 points via Rent Free, the Family Feud style game that they do. I've jumped into Rent Free, I think, once. It's fine. I didn't really win any points for it. I don't remember. So I just haven't done it since. There we go. So Bilt, I expect to see transfer bonuses coming back in June or July. August, higher travel times. The holidays, higher travel times. Everything in between. If there is one, great. If there's a status match, possibly better. You could work on airline status matches. That could be a thing that could work, where you have to complete a couple of connected flight segments in order to keep it for a year. That could be something they do in the future. I don't know. But for now, just do another light month. No big deal. Build up your Bilt points. Utilize them another time when those transfer partners come around with another transfer bonus. I expect when we get the full announcement of what sort of strategic partnership there is between Bilt and Alaska Airlines, there will be a huge transfer bonus for the launch of that partnership, whatever that will be. For that, I'm expecting, in addition to being able to use your Alaska card for rent, they're going to take off the transfer fee on that one and make that little bit more valuable if you're or platinum, I'm assuming. But that is just rampant speculation from me. I like to do that. So yeah, don't take it as gospel, please. Anyway, that's going to do it for me here for this round of tidbits. A little bit deeper than normal, but I did want to talk about those two stories. So there you go. Not authoritatively, please. Don't think of me as the authority on these. I just give you what I know, and then some brief thoughts thereafter. Anyway, if you like what I do, hit the like button, hit subscribe. We just hit 700 subscribers. Thank you so much for joining me out in what I do here, and check out the pinned comment for some additional ways you can help me out with American Express referrals for Hilton Honors cards and some other referrals and tip jars as well. Anyway, that's going to do it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Talk to you guys soon.